What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of our goalie career. Today, the coach has us back between the pipes for another matchup against the Anaheim Ducks. It's the second time this season that we've actually gone head-to-head with them, the first being our first official start in the National Hockey League at home. This time, we're putting on the away threads for the very first time in our career, heading out to the Honda Center, and we should have another fun matchup, as the Ducks are off to a relatively hot start compared to what I thought they might be. I think there's something like 8-5-1 or 8-5-0, something like that. But right now, the story of the season is the Vegas Golden Knights are riding very, very hot at the moment. I think we have 5 or 6 straight wins since our last start. Aiden Hill and the boys are absolutely flying, so we're looking to continue that. Like I said, first official away start in net. We just got to stay composed, be big in the net. All of these teams, regardless if we've seen them or not, is a big test. Yeah, there's the score. 8-5-1 is their record. 10-5-0 for the Vegas Golden Knights. We are here in Anaheim, California to kick this one off. The Honda Center is bumping. The on-ice projections of that beautiful new logo, and we're ready to go. So, kind of funny how the coach is putting us in against another matchup with the Ducks, but, you know, as a backup goaltender, especially when the starter is running very hot right now, might as well put me back into a matchup that we know we did okay with the first time. The boys came back in that game and helped us get our first career start win. And now we're here away in the whites for the very first time. And let's see if the boys can just continue to ride their very, very hot streak. I mean, we've simulated a lot of games, and every game is just like big scores, not a lot of goals, you know, against. So it's pretty fun so far. Hurdle now into the corner, looking for a man. It'll be Troy Terry who comes in to help him. Barry now back to Cam Fowler. Cam Fowler looking for a man out. It's Fabry. Fabry now loses the puck to a big hit from Eichel, and he's a little slow to get up. But he does. You can see his stamina bar completely drained. So a massive hit sits him on his butt. Now it'll be Strome. Strome back into his own zone. Up to Terry. Loses the puck with a giveaway. It's Shea Theodore over to Pietrangelo, looking for a shot, but finds a pass instead. Back to Eichel. Eichel now tries going back. Handed short side, misses the net, and now it's back up through the neutral zone by McTavish. McTavish gets it to Strome, looking for a man that's coming in behind. Loses it. Now the captain, Mark Stone, goes for a skate. Turnover in front of the net, and we had our camera. I probably should keep the camera in our own zone when plays like that around the net are happening. I don't know why I switched it, but regardless, we were able to flip back just in time, and it's actually Shea Theodore getting down low, putting work in front of the net. Pietrangelo steps in and another great poke check. We got some nice fast-paced action already in this one, and it's going to be Shea Theodore finally. And I mean finally. Yes, he has 3 on the season, but we haven't seen anything in our game. All those goals are simulated. We finally see the man Shea Theodore, the guy that I've given so much credit over the last few games for how good he's been defensively. And he finally gets rewarded being in the perfect position to receive that pass. Just takes a moment, fires it past the screened goaltender, and it's going to be his 3rd of the season. And once again, it is a first period lead by the Vegas Golden Knights, which just allows us to settle in once again. I love when the boys get off to a really good start, because sometimes you get AI that just completely forget how to play, and you could be down 2-3 goals. That has not been the case so far in our early going of the season, and I love it. Minchikov will get that down. Into the corner now, in front, and we have to, where did that puck just bounce off of? So we get across to make a big save there. The puck squirts to the left side, maybe off our foot. I'm not quite sure what that hit, but it had a really weird bounce right back across the crease. Thankfully, there was not a Ducks player there. McTavish now looking for a man, and they're trying that little floater pass into a good scoring position. Minchikov down. We'll just flash leather on him. Grab that one out of the air and make another big save here with 13:49 now left in the first period. There's the points leaders for this Vegas Golden Knights team. Alex Pietrangelo getting involved. Very, very different start to this season than I'm used to in Be a Pro. It's kind of funny that, you know, we get placed on a team, like I said, that theoretically should be good, as Killorn just puts Colasar right into the bench. Lisa now, instead of passing it, he'll opt for the shot and will make the save. But yeah, just a much... First of all, the AI is drastically different in this year's game in Be a Pro than it has been in previous years. I can't explain that enough. However, we're also on a slightly better team than last year's LA Kings at the time. and the boys are flying. They finally, you know, we had a little bit of a slide in some of the earlier videos. All right, boys, little sloppy since I gave you guys some praise. Some really good opportunities in the corners for the Ducks. I believe that was Leo Carlson coming back in front, stopping up, taking a shot. Now full pressure. Big face-off here from Wah. Wah wins it with the help of his defenseman and winger, but it does get up through the neutral zone to Colasar. Colasar now looking for a man. He finds one in Pietrangelo. And now there's Dorofeev on the doorstep, stopped in front. Theodore, he gets pushed off the puck from his own man. Trying to take a shot from the point. Pietrangelo has to come back through the neutral zone and regroup. He'll send that one in deep, and it's going to be Zellweger who gets that one for the Ducks up to Olofsson. To Killorn now. Another good neutral zone hit for the Vegas Golden Knights, but it will step offside, and we have a moment here. So I saw a few of your guys' comments that made me laugh. Apologies, I'm really bad at remembering usernames, so don't take any offense to me not remembering it, but somebody posted that they were considering not getting this game, but since watching the videos, have a hankering for picking it back up, getting back, and to be a pro between the pipes. And look, all I'll say is if you enjoy the offline, I've said this so many times, if you enjoy the offline, it is a very good experience this year, at least from what I've seen. Now, everybody's going to have different experiences, but that's a funny comment. First of all, I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this series. Like I said, it's been a blast to make so far. But I get it, man. When I've not bought in sports games in the past and I see somebody post, like, you know, their really fun playthrough and it seems to be going well, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll bite the bullet. Here we go. And Stone makes the worst of an opportunity and fires that one extremely wide, but good keeping here. But yeah, I've been on the other end of that too, where it's like, I'm not going to buy it this year. There's not enough changes, yada, yada, yada. And then I see a really fun playthrough or something funny happen, or I'm like, dang, I could have fun with that. You buy it, and then you're like, it either can go really good or really bad. So I'm not going to try and sit here and tell you guys, look, you have to buy it. I've made my thoughts known that I think offline's in a pretty good spot. But if you're an online player, I think you need to hold out until some patches come. But that'll be you guys to decide. Zegras now through the neutral zone up to McTavish. Another offside. So what started as a very fast-paced game, some pretty good defensive plays on both ends of the ice, has now turned in a little bit of sloppiness coming through the neutral zone. Nobody can really set up and get in. To be fair, a lot of really nice hits along the blue lines. Hanifin now back up to Barbashev. Real hockey starting tonight, guys. I'm so happy. Obviously, we had those overseas games with Buffalo and New Jersey. Those don't count. That's not the start of the regular season. We officially have regular season hockey tonight. I think there's 3-4 games, maybe. I know a lot of Canadian teams play tonight. Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Winnipeg, Edmonton. I think all of them but Ottawa play tonight. So it should be fun. I mean, it's going to be early season hockey. It's going to be sloppy. It's going to be crazy. Usually some nut stuff happens. I wouldn't be surprised if you see some outrageous scores coming out of every single one of those games. Offside now here again at the 6:11 mark. Pretty even hockey up into this point. Just the one goal from Shea Theodore. Shots are tied at 6 apiece. Face-off just outside the Anaheim Ducks zone. I don't know about you guys, but I love the new Ducks uniform. I feel like this game doesn't actually have the proper orange, but they also have a lot of weird colors, or just like tone of colors in this game. Pietrangelo now up to Eichel. Eichel stutter steps for a moment, finds Stone across, and this time he makes no mistake. I thought he was actually going to go backhand, but he may have found a spot through the goaltender's legs, and he'll just shovel that one in between the 5-hole for a 2-0 goal here from the Vegas Golden Knights. What a beautiful feed. Oh, he didn't even go 5-hole. He went under the blocker there. So a fantastically placed shot, had all the time and space. Ducks players were caught watching, and it is a beautiful start to this hockey game as well. It's going to be a very interesting season if the boys keep winning, I'll tell you that much. Now it's just focusing on my own game. I don't even have to worry about, you know, oh, the boys aren't playing and scoring. I mean, we're off to another 2-0 start as Mark Stone capitalizes on his 6th of the season. They've made it really easy on me. Let me just say that. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, and I checked in the settings, so I checked before this game. In the, like, where you select your jerseys in the before the game starts, it kept saying All-Star at the bottom. And every time I went to the settings, it said it was set to Superstar. So God, the settings in this game are so bugged. Like, we already know the controller settings don't save. I had to go back into settings and change it from All-Star to Pro back to Superstar to get it to actually save on Superstar. So if you noticed at the start of this video, when we were on the jersey select, it did finally say Superstar at the bottom. So truth be told, I won't lie, I don't know if it was bugged out and was actually on Superstar or if it was just a visual bug, but I don't know what the heck is going on with their settings. It is still on Superstar. I selected Superstar when we started. I don't know if there's a way for me to, like, not that you guys are like, oh, you're not playing on Superstar. Like, I don't know if there's a way in-game for me to show you guys. I can show you as soon as we exit this game. But I don't know what's going on, man. None of their settings ever seem to save. You change one setting and it reverts others, and it doesn't seem like that would, like, even with all the mistakes that EA makes with these sports games, I feel like settings is one of those things that probably is one of the easiest to program. Like, whatever a user selects should never revert if you switch something else. Like, if I change the period from 7 minutes to 6 minutes, why is it reverting all my penalty sliders, all of my controller settings? Like, it just makes no sense. But anyway, Barbashev now trying to get past his man, does so, finds Carlson. Carlson takes a shot onto Gibson. He'll snag that one and hold on for a face-off. 54 seconds left in this first period. Another fast-paced game. Another great start from the Golden Knights. Ducks fans trying to get their team back into this one. But if we remember from the first game, the Ducks didn't go away. We had a lot of late third period goals. We started very strong in that one. The Ducks had a fantastic second period to put some pressure back onto us. But it was at the end, the Golden Knights who were able to hold on in game one against this club. And another good save in front. We're just going to squeeze our 5-hole there, make sure there's no rebound. And I got to tell you, the rebound control for somebody that has a 72 or 73 overall rebound control has looked very, very nice and solid in the few games that we've got this year. All right, face off to the right of us. 8-8 left on the clock. A big win here from Carlson would surely seal the deal. He'll get help from Holtz. He's done that tie-up face-off a lot so far. I wonder if he's just struggling to actually win it, and he's just using his wingers to come in and help him out. But what a good start from the boys. 2-0's your score. We'll head to the second 20 here in just a moment. We'll see if the Ducks can amount back something here in the second. Time on attack is 51 seconds, so yes, they have 8 shots, but it's kind of shots from the point. Doesn't really do a whole heck of a lot. We've not given up any rebounds in front, so that's what we're looking to continue here. Let's get set for the second period. Puck drop. Let's go, baby. Barry now over to Troy Terry. Terry. He tries to step in, loses the puck momentarily, but gets back in front. And I mean, what a nice little set play back in front. A little drop pass to, I believe that was Cam Fowler or Barry, one of the two. Ryan Strome sitting in front of the net, and he just one-touch tips this in, basically. Beats his man iCUE to the front, cuts back in front. And I mean, he's just in perfect position to just one-touch this right pass to the far side. We fall over as a result. And there's the Ducks' response that we just talked about. Unable to get back, and I mean, the reaction time is just so slow. But unfortunately for the young goaltender, I just want to see. Oh man, we were so out of. I mean, I was square to the initial play. It was Cam Fowler. I thought it was a shot, personally. Like, this is partially my fault. But just so slow to react here. I mean, look at this poor guy. Left out to lunch by a beautiful lady smiling in the net. Come on, man. You just got scored on. You can't be smiling like that. Anyway, we got a 2-1 goal thanks to a beautiful, beautiful play there from both. Actually, all three of those guys on the play. Who was it that dropped past that? It was Troy Terry who dropped past it to Cam Fowler. I thought it was a shot he took. He took an like a flat on the ice pass right in front to a very hard-working Strome who beats 2 Vegas players. And he will tip that one in, kind of slap tip it in. One touched it up over the shoulder on the far side. It's a 2-1 hockey game. A good response there from Mark Stone again. Troy Terry now up to 10 points on the season, so a little bit less than what the Vegas players are showing. But hey, you only need to score a couple when you're winning games and getting good goaltending. Troy Terry now flips off his man, loses it to Eichel. Eichel back in front to Stone. Stone's had a good game where he's very noticeable in the offensive zone. Troy Terry up to Fowler. Fowler now goes for his skate, trying to find a man in front. And we will hold on to that. I'm actually going to play this into the corner because Troy Terry turned around and skated back towards the blue line. Hurdle now. Hurdle trying to find time and space, finds Eichel. Eichel will try to rip it. It's blocked in front by Fowler. Fowler up to Fabry. Gets pushed off the puck, and this is what I'm talking about. Very good defensive plays from both teams, to be honest with you. Not a lot of time and space. It's very closed down. Utilizing that trap along the blue line. We've seen that in almost every single game. I don't know what coach strategy they're using. It seems like they're using like almost like a 2-1-2. It seems like we always have two people up at the blue line and always have two people back at the blue line. So not sure. We can probably see that in our team settings, but nice hard shot there. Vetrano now skating through the neutral zone, alleviates that full pressure. Frank Vetrano looking for time and space. He's going to do this play in front of the net that the computers just absolutely love in this game. It's crazy. They try it so much. Tomas Hurdle now. Hurdle through the neutral zone, gets it deep into the Ducks territory. Vinchkov pinched along the boards. Kicks it back, but it's Hurdle right there, right in front. Hurdle gets in. It's John Gibson with a really nice save in tight. Not the greatest shot, if I'm being honest. I think if Hurdle would get that one back, he'd probably try to get it up over the ice, but you can hear Sobolski talking about the time of possession. It's definitely been mostly Vegas, but it doesn't take long for these Ducks to get in behind our defense and make some nice plays. Shot on net goes off the Ducks player into the corner. Now it's Carlson back at the point. Pietrangelo, he gets up, passes it down to Holtz. Holtz finds Carlson, who's playing defense right now, as Shea Theodore is down deep. The man scored a goal earlier and he's feeling good. Now we have some troubles coming the other way, but it's another great poke check from the forward. I believe that was William Carlson once again. Barbashev now passes to Pietrangelo, who finds Holtz. Carlson now back in front to Holtz. Carlson will go for a skate and tries to find Barbashev for the one-timer, or I guess, the tap in front. And I mean, that's just a brutal goal we just gave up there. Frankie Vetrano comes in, gets hit as he's making the shot, and our goaltender just absolutely waved over this puck. And I mean waved. That is a whiff of all. Oh, did it hit Shea Theodore? It did. You can see him slam his stick. Okay, I don't feel as bad anymore. That's unlucky. I thought our dude just completely mistimed that. But if you look at Shea Theodore's reaction, you can see him slam his stick. Well, it looks like he's about to cut off Frankie Vetrano's head in that corner. Just careful there, Theodore. Let's just... Okay. That's why it went in. Because I was like, there's no way my guy just whiffed on it. But a sprawling poke check right there. Frank Vetrano sees the hit from Holtz, gets a shot. It's going, and yeah, right there, barely, but it turns that shot into a knuckle puck, and that puck dips so fast. That's going top corner, and yeah, watch Theodore's reaction right here. You can tell it definitely went off him. Not happy. Chops the ankles off of Frank Vetrano as he's on the ice. Holy jumpins! It's a 2-2 hockey game. All it takes is one shot. A bad break for Theodore, who was in pretty good defensive position. We were unable to pick up that little knuckler coming back towards the net. And it is a 2-2 hockey game. And now we got to buckle in as Mark Stone comes in, tries the toe drag. What a nice little effort there. Good poke check. And then he just absolutely whiffs on the one-timer, sends it wide. And now the Ducks are heading once more. It's great effort, great response here after the goal. Let's see if we can get this one back. Hannafin now goes for a skate, loses the puck, but a good effort by Stone there to help out. Stone will kick it back to Whitecloud. Whitecloud down and low. Back to Hurdle, and Hurdle will fire it in. And this time he'll get it off the ice as Tomas Hurdle will have his 7th of the season, and we regain a 1-goal lead. What an effort from this top line. A mistake at one end, it's not the end of the world. You shrug it off. You go right back to work in the Ducks territory. And some good puck movement. Beautiful pass back into the slot. Wastes no time. Sees the defender coming in on him. And yeah, Gibson probably wants that one back, but it's a nice play shot. You see Hurdle's just positioning his body. I love that. Just looking at the puck the whole time. Couple people in front of the eyes of Gibson. And that one finds net. And we now have a 3-2 Vegas lead as this second period has been cut wide open. 3 goals now here. Woo-wee! Fowler will dip this one down. It'll be Eichel there first. Gets it way back in front to Thomas Hurdle. Hurdle now finds Stone. Stone's been effective. Let's see if he can do something here. Gets pushed off the puck by Fowler, but he stays with the puck. Here we go. Good effort here. Hurdle. Back up to Hannafin. Hannafin finds Eichel. Whitecloud, some amazing puck movement as the pressure now is fully in the Ducks territory. And Gibson will hang on for dear life. A whistle. 16 to 11 shots. Nearly halfway done this period and this game. There's the leader, Mark Stone, climbing that slowly but surely. Carlson now. Also thinking of everybody in Florida tonight that are about to be impacted by Hurricane Milton. Hopefully it dies down even just a little bit, because right now it's barreling towards that Tampa area. I think it actually went a little bit south, but prayers to all you guys. Stay safe. Hopefully you found shelter somewhere. Yeah, it's rough. Hurricanes are rough, man. It's no joke. Carlson now wins it over, and it's going to be Barbashev. Barbashev up to Holtz. Holtz will go for a skate. Gets absolutely flattened there by Minchikov. So the young defenseman laying the body on Holtz. Lisa now over to Carlson. Carlson takes a high shot. We just got enough of that with our arm. Now we got some pressure here for the Ducks. Zellweger takes a shot. It's blocked in front, takes a hit. That could have been a penalty as Whitecloud gets sent to the ground. I'm not sure if the refs just missed that or if they're letting some things go here. But a very clear-cut trip in my opinion. No whistle on that one. There's the big hit I was talking about. Kind of a weird hit, to be honest. Almost got pushed on the hips and just completely barrels over. Face off to our left. Let's see if Carlson can win another clean one here. Not a lot of third line time in the last 2 games I've noticed, so could be because, you know, we're running pretty hot. Players are... What a freeze in front. Oh my lord. First of all, beautiful play, beautiful patience by Troy Terry for only his second of the season. Kind of shocking considering they have a good start going. But full pressure here. My dude's exhausted. The play, we go down, freezes the goalie completely, and you can see the reaction as we are just heartbroken as that puck gets stopped by Troy Terry, doesn't reach us, and you can see the pain as he can't believe that just happened. A total collapse by the entire unit in front of us, and just, you hate to see it. And I really wish they'd give us some better angles of some of these goals. I say this all the time, but man, it's frustrating. It's just a beautifully played off the face-off. Fowler in perfect position. He's been lights out tonight. And you can just, this is the face of a goaltender who doesn't know what planet he just arrived on. He thinks the puck's hitting him, and that's heartbreak for the kid a little bit there. That's a good reaction as you can see the puck in the back of the net. And we got a 3-3 hockey game. But like I said, this Ducks team knows how to answer in the second period. We saw it in the preseason. We saw it in our first game. And now the boys need to dig in. It's been good offensively. It's been really sluggish from the back end. That's including myself. Yes, some of those goals I literally can't do anything about. It just has to do with the ratings of certain things. Like that one right there, my dude's reaction time was probably as slow as a snail. But at the end of the day, we got to be in a better position. Got to be able to read that play. We saw Troy Terry alone in front. Just got to maybe try and hug the post or do something a little differently there. But it's 3-3 nonetheless. Terry now, he's been effective. He gets his, I can't believe that's only his second of the season. Now, he's not necessarily a prime goal scorer, but when your team's 8-5-1, you'd kind of lean on somebody like that to be scoring your goals, but guess not. Fowler now. Pinned along the boards, gets it, but it's Stone coming back in. Hurdle. Can this first line respond once again? Back to Pietrangelo. Finds Eichel and a good stick in front. Terry now. He'll skate through neutral zone. Dumps the puck in deep. Theodore over to Pietrangelo. He'll get it up to Mark Stone. Mark Stone. He gets very easily pushed off the puck. Kind of shockingly easy. Fabry up to Strome now. Strome will wind up, take a shot. Puck's free for Terry. Come on, boys, stay with it. There you go. Nice little turnaround by Pietrangelo, who finds Eichel up to Theodore. Theodore, he loses the puck. But the puck somehow gets bobbled off both Barry and the other defenseman and hits Gibson. Another big open ice hit. Troy Terry now. Back in, winds up. This time we read that shot perfectly. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord, please, boys, do not keep falling apart like this. What a one-timer, what a better save. I think we got a piece of that, and then it rang off the post, but oh my Lanta. My goodness. Well, what was a one-sided tilt is no longer a one-sided tilt, as these Anaheim boys are finding some really solid little puck-moving plays, and they've made pretty much good on every single one. That was an inch from going in. As a green one-timer on the side of the net, I saw the pass coming. I just tried to get my body in front. Thankfully, we did another turnover. Zegras. Oh my lord, we are falling apart defensively. And Trevor Zegras with... I hate that celebration so much. Third goal. Who scored the goals for the Ducks? Who's scoring all the goals for the Ducks? What a bad giveaway, man. And the full pressure is just so punishing. I've always said I've hated it. But I mean, my dude is exhausted. We're right there. I don't know why my goaltender ever would raise his hand that much, but it's a turnover again under full pressure. Your statistics are already completely shot. And I mean, I guess it's a nice hard shot. There's not a lot we can do. You can see the stop the bleeding in the bottom left. Our goalie is still exhausted, almost no stamina left. What a period, what a shift for the Ducks. And I mean, like I said, pretty solid game from the Vegas Golden Knights offensively. But defensively, the turnovers are what's stressing me out right now. Whitecloud over to Barbashev, finds Whitecloud again. Now Gibson under a bit of pressure. Well, hey, it's a fans game, it's a goal scorers game. Coaches are probably going to be pretty cheesed after this one. Another big hit, and that one he goes ass over tea kettle. And I mean, we're dominating them. 5 minutes to 2:10. But like I said, the Ducks have capitalized on almost every single opportunity they've got. So regardless of how much, offensive zone time you have, if you can't capitalize, which to be fair, they have 3 times. I haven't played my best hockey, but 2 goals now under full pressure. 2 goals now under complete and utter defensive giveaways, breakdowns. You just got to find a way to get back into it now. Full pressure here for the Vegas Golden Knights, but it's going to be Vetrano who finds that one. We're back to full stamina finally. Recovery is also not the greatest stat we have. Stone, he'll cut through the neutral zone. So a little bit of adversity here in our, 5th career start? We knew Anaheim was going to be a handful. It wasn't the easiest first game we ever played. I think that score was like 8-3 or something wild like that. We know what they're capable of. We know they've had a good season. And right now, the team's not working in perfect harmony. Let's just say that. Stone now shrugs off his man, gets it to Eichel, who finds Pietrangelo. Angelo in front of Theodore. Hurdle now. He's been impactful, and I think the goaltender just put it in his own net. Thomas Hurdle with a hard shot on his off wing. And he will just fire this one, and I gotta think when Gibson goes to cover this puck. He does. It lands on his foot or at like the top of his pad. Right here. It's sitting on the top of his pad. And as he goes to glove it, he turns his foot and just shoves it into the back of the net. Those are goals you actually hate to see happen to you. You hate to see it for the team. But at the end of the day, Hurdle has his 8th. And we are tied 4-4 with 5 seconds left now. What a game we got going here. Oh my lord. All right, well, maybe a bit of defensive errors on both sides. 3-on-2. They make, I mean, it's a good hard shot. It lands on the backside of Gibson. But I do hate when the AI our AI has done it before too. I go to press a button and our goalie just does the complete opposite animation. All right, we got a tight one here. It's going to have to be a good third period from both teams if they want to be able to pull off the win. But what a second period. I even called it. I knew that like a 2-goal game was not going to be the final score here. It's just not the way these two teams play against each other. It's just not. 4-4 is your score. What a game we got brewing here. Eichel now back in front to Hurdle. Hurdle's had 2 in this game? Question mark? Maybe just the 1. Strome now tries to deke around Theodore, makes a good defensive play, almost gives it away again. Theodore getting booed as he's the man that threw a couple big hits onto some of the young stars from the Ducks. Pietrangelo finds Eichel. Eichel through the neutral zone. Stops up and passes it to Hurdle, who tries to go far side but gets the puck stripped from him. Eichel now back in front to Stone, and a huge save in front from Gibson. Eichel now back, looking for another man. Pietrangelo drop pass, gets it back. Hurdle has a stick lifted, and now it's a giveaway to Terry. Terry through the neutral zone, tries to step around the defenseman. Or sorry, I guess that's Eichel coming back. It's Pietrangelo who stayed up on the wing. Now back to Eichel. Another far shot. They're really testing Gibson's blocker side. I don't know if that's something that the iCUE has picked up on. And I mean, there it is, that far side, every single play. What an opportunity here as Holtz comes off the net, off the bench to join this rush. A nice quick line change. Alexander Holtz now with his 6th of the season, and as we're speaking it into existence, he goes far side and scores. They have a read on that. It's a nice, beautiful play. Slips off his man. Eichel spots him right in front, goes across post, and he'll bank that one in for his 6th now of this young season. And what a game we got here as Vegas once again takes a 1-goal lead, 5-4 in this one. And Hughes is still, or Hughes was at the top there. Eichel racking up the points up to 21 now. So having a great season for the Golden Knights. Oh man, what a goal scorer's dream this is. McTavish now in front to Barry. I thought he was going to go across. I almost missed that one. But it's a nice blocker save. Just get enough of that one to steer it into the corner. Carlson now back the other way. Finds Barbashev, stops, shoots. Saved by Gibson. Is he still in net there? I believe he is. Fowler. Fowler over to Zegras. Finds Vetrano. Frankie Vetrano. In deep. Tries to find Zegras. And a nice hit, but the puck squirts into the middle of the ice. Cleared now by the Golden Knights into the offensive zone. Carlson will wind up and shoot. Not a lot of eyes on that one. It's a nice, easy save from Gibson. At the end of the day, the statistics in this one are going to look a little messy from both goaltenders, but when you're watching the game as a goalie, it still is a lot of fun to see what both teams can conjure up, and so far, so good. Hannafin winds, breaks the glass, and that's the first shot that I would say I've seen in this game that even has remotely a chance of breaking the net. I've seen some fluffy wrist shots that break the net or the glass. I've seen some passes that break the glass. An actual one, like, beautiful clapper there. A nice hard snapshot. That one may have had a chance to break the glass. I still think the animation looks terrible. Fabry now in front. And a weird little shot finds the pads. Carlson. He'll go for a skate, get down low, pass it back in front. It goes all the way to White Cloud. Back in front, Hurdle now. Is this a mixed shift or is that actually Hurdle? Did I get that wrong? That might be Barbashev. No, I think that's Hurdle. So Hurdle steps out for an extra shift here. Where's the puck? Oh my lord, 3 or 4 whacks by these two boys. And we are able to just hold on as we're springing across the net, flying all over in the blue paint. And we're able to just get our glove on it. Oh my gosh, my heart just went into my stomach. Here we go, Minchkov off the face-off, back in front. And I mean, the hits are good. The problem is every time there's a hit, I swear the puck mechanic sometimes has like a weird thing built into it where if you get hit off the puck, it'll still try and find your intended target. So you get hit one way and the puck goes the other and somehow lands on your teammate's stick perfectly. It happens for us too. Like, it's just odd. I don't really know what I don't really know what triggers it, but some tense moments there in the Vegas zone as the puck was just swimming through the blue paint. Fabry now gets absolutely flattened at the blue line. White Cloud up to Eichel. Eichel loses it. Nobody really has a beat on the neutral zone at the moment. Everybody's kind of just getting poked off. Another big hit. It's not been the most structured game to this point with only 10:50 left in the third. I still am not confident that, you know, We're not just going to give up a puck and send this one into either overtime or a loss. Pietrangelo now gets that across. Fowler picks it up. McTavish now up to Zegras. The crafty little Trevor Zegras. He'll get absolutely flattened as well. Nobody able to make any passing plays. Holtz now, the last goal scorer for Vegas, tries to find somebody. Barbashev with a one-handed tip in front. A nice little feed down low from William Karlsson. It's a good effort. McTavish now. McTavish loses the puck. This is the structure you need in front against a team like Anaheim. But maybe one too many extra moves. The puck stays in. And there's 2 or 3 Vegas guys there. So some nice blocks in front. Wow, this is just, I've never seen a ping pong match as much as this. Back and forth, back and forth. Pietrangelo now in low, tries to find a man in front. That almost gets poked off by the Anaheim Ducks player and into the back of the net. Leeson now. Leeson says, you know what, I've seen enough of this too. We're just going to throw this one on net. It's an easy glove catch for me. We'll let the boys handle this one. Go for a skate as Theodore. And he gets poked off from behind by Leo Karlsson. I feel like a broken record out here. Killorn challenged by Pietrangelo, loses the puck up to Colasar. Third line finally. We have Waugh, Colasar, and Dorofeyev now on the ice. Minchikov now. Minchikov up on the left side. Gets in front of McTavish, and he has all the time and space, and that's probably our best effort of the night, if I'm being honest. Alone in front, a very skilled player, 5:50 left on the clock. Zellweger loses the puck. And it's Hurdle. Hurdle back on the ice. A nice quick change. Hurdle does a weird little stutter step dangle. It's not a bad effort. I'm not quite sure why he didn't just skate in and do a normal one, but kind of nifty to see what the computers can come up with. 5 minutes there. Oh no, Eichel very slow to get up. McTavish now, and oh my gosh. Oh, Mason McTavish with his third. Is everybody just getting their third goal of the season against me today? Am I just allowing everybody to have a third goal? That's what it feels like. And I mean, that's a horrible line change. And just before he gets hit, I mean, oh, that's a bad goal to give up. We go down into the butterfly. I try to make a blocker save low, and it just doesn't even do the animation. And we're getting eaten alive out here. It is a tough one for the kid today. Some beautiful, beautiful place shots. 5-5, nearly identical shots. And the Ducks once again find a way off a pretty dominant third period in terms of possession once again for Vegas. They get 1 or 2 opportunities and they do not miss. This Ducks team is electric right now. 5-5, wow. So the most goals we've given up in a game, I think 4 was the previous number. White Cloud up to Stone. And I mean, these are learning lessons. You know, the coach gave us trust to go in there and get the job done once again against the Ducks. So far, I would say we haven't really risen to the task. I would say 2 out of the 5 goals I personally wish I had back. A couple of them, there's not much you can do. Really good play in front, a deflection off your own defenseman. Games like this happen. Still not out of it. I mean, it's still 3 minutes left and it's 5-5. Got to stay focused to the end. You just got to kind of move on. It is what it is. These games are bound to happen, especially as a rookie. Fowler now up to Strome. Strome finds Troy Terry coming back to help him up to Tyson Barrie. Barrie now through the neutral zone, finds Fabry. Barrie streaking towards the net, and it's a great play by Noah Hannafin, something I have not been able to say a lot this year. Hurdle gets pressured by 2 men. Frankie Vetrano will turn this one around. Oh my gosh, a stick in front there as we are making the save. God, that rebound was brutal. By Hannafin there, he's made 2 or 3 on this shift that are important. And then a penalty late here. I didn't see what happened. A slashing call maybe in the corner. So it's Eichel. What in the heck are you doing? That's open ice. The puck wasn't even near him yet. I think Zegras knows he made a mistake there. And a glorious opportunity here for the Vegas Golden Knights. It is a 5-5 tied hockey game with about a minute something left on the clock. Power play opportunity, just sub 2 minutes. Can the boys, the second unit now, find a way to bury this one? Waugh now in front. Drop past Pietrangelo, who spots Holtz. Pietrangelo tries to go on that blocker side. Nice save into the corner. Dumoulin now up to McGinn. McGinn gets it down deep. It's a nice clearance, some valuable seconds off this penalty. Here we go now, Barbashev. Barbashev gets a step on his man. Goes for a skate behind the net, looking to set up, gets it back to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo now just gets pinched along the board, doesn't make a play with the puck. And we are now down to a minute left in this third period. We still have a minute 14 left on, so if we don't score before the end of the third, it will bleed slightly into overtime. Nice play in front, puck squirts free, Dorofeyev tries to go wide, it blocks off the Ducks player and goes into the corner. McGinn now, pressure now by Barbashev. Gets it over to Dorofeyev, back to, oh, what a play in front. Holtz looking for Wah. Open, doesn't get the pass, and Holtz loses it in front. Alex Killorn loses it to Wah. Wah now up to Holtz. Alex Holt to Alex Pietrangelo. Barbashev now. Ivan Barbashev finds Dorofeyev, dumps that into the corner with a shot wide. Back to Pietrangelo, and they're trying to feed that corner. And it's full pressure now with a power play. Come on, boys. 17 seconds left. In front. And what a save by Gibson on Holtz. What a desperation attempt. And he keeps the Ducks game alive. A play in front. It's a whiffy little shot by Pietrangelo. And we're going to give, if they do not show Gibson's save there, which, oh, they were actually, I think. I'm stupid. But we're going to give him all the love he deserves because that is one unbelievable save in front. It is Barbashev who spots Dorofeyev. Dorofeyev has time. Look at this effort. All alone. Dumoulin doesn't even read it. If he just takes one more second, he probably could have gone around. But a stretch pad save. And that's what keeps the Ducks in this one with like 17 seconds left at the time. Oh my lord. You got to give respect when it's deserved. What a save there by the computer. And a face-off lost by Eichel. You got to think that's going to be it. We're going to head to overtime with about a 12-second power play advantage. We will pick up at least 1 point in this crazy, crazy game, and there it is. So how come they never show my saves? They showed that glorious save. Was it because it was under full pressure? And that's the difference right there, and I wish I could have that back. Just, we get down to the butterfly. I probably should have just tried to poke him. He was being hounded by one of our defensemen. I don't know, I got a little nervous. I didn't even think about it. And unfortunately, when you're sliding backwards into your crease and you're a 73 overall goaltender, holes open up that you wouldn't expect, and Mason McTavish makes no mistake. But here we go. 12 seconds on the power play to start this overtime. Hurdle now, alone, finds Eichel in front, and it's another good save. Come on, boys, 2 seconds left. Eichel tries to go shorthand, short side. Eichel again, and Gibson is huge. And just like he had in the first game, Gibson is huge. Lets in so many goals early, looks absolutely left out to lunch. And he just settles into the game and slowly but surely finds his game, and he is a hard goaltender in this game to beat. 3-on-3 now, 4:30 in overtime. Gotta watch for these odd-man rushes, turnovers will dictate this game. Back in front, and another desperation save. That one was kind of just into his chest as he was falling, but Gibson is putting on a show. Look at this play. Not the greatest shot from Pietrangelo on his backside. Just tries to shovel it towards the net, but wow. Keeps the puck in front of him and then just puts his glove on it, grabs it with his blocker. And they're going to show that 62 times. EA, please. I'm a human goaltender and be a pro. Show my highlights for once. Not that there's many in this game, but another face-off, lost. Let's see how the Ducks respond. Troy Terry. Terry tries to go through the middle, gets the puck back, but it's blocked off Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo squirts it free to Eichel, who's being challenged heavily. Pass it in front. Let's see if the Golden Knights can set up. Up to Stone, 2-on-1. Mark Stone, Jack Eichel. Oh, Stone, that's just a bad effort, but back in front. 40 shots now here against the Ducks goaltender. Strome's got speed. Ryan Strome back in front to Troy Terry. He loses the puck. And no, the pass doesn't even spot Stone. Mark Stone was gone. Barry loses puck. Jack Eichel's got a break. And he has all the time and space. What does he do with the puck? Absolutely nothing. Huh. That looked like me on a breakaway in EASHL. What the heck was that? Jack Eichel comes in all alone, doesn't do anything, and skates into Gibson. Anyway, well, I don't know what the heck I just watched. Sub 2 minutes now. Back in front of Carlson. They're trying to go that short side. I respect the effort, constantly trying it. Oh no. Oh my gosh, what a play by Theodore. 3-on-1 now. Come on, somebody's got to do something good with the puck here. Oh my lord. Nobody can set up. Hurdle now. Thomas Hurdle with Carlson. Drops it. Well, kind of gets it poked off. Theodore now. Theodore winds up. He'll go for a second shot, and Gibson will snag that one. Another face-off in the Duck zone with only 52.5 in overtime. I really do not want to head to a shootout. Let's see if the boys can clutch up one more point. Carlson loses the face-off. Fowler now. Oh, that's a horrible poke. That's a horrible miss, and McTavish now back in front to Fabry, and we won't get that shootout opportunity because the missed poke check leads to a 2-on-1, and Fabry makes no mistake. It's another one-on-one opportunity for me and the shooter, and that's the third goal this game that has just tucked under our blocker side. It is what it is. I mean, I don't have the stats in that category. Look at that. All alone, backhand, forehand. Oh, he actually goes glove side under the glove. Either way, it's just another low shot, and that's a sack category that I've tried putting points into all season long. Clearly not enough, and what a play there. And that's overtime, baby. That's 3-on-3 overtime. You have all the offense in the opposite zone. It only takes once. One opportunity. They do not miss. They did not miss all game. They had so many good looks. Gibson kept them in the game. And the Ducks will continue their hot start, pulling out 2 here. Yeah, we got 1. I'm happy because that was a bad game. But you're going to have bad games. I've said that. I say that all the time. It is not going to be a perfect season, but a 4-goal second, after I said they were so good in second periods, comes back to bite me once again. And we will take a 6-5 loss against the Ducks. They even the series so far at 1 game apiece. Some dejected looking Vegas Golden Knights players there, and that's just not a stat line you want to see if you're a goaltender in this league. Well, there you have it, there you have it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it's gonna happen. You can't be too upset about it. But one point I'm gonna throw in right away is another stat into this stick low, because my lord, I let in way too many. Well, we kind of got sent back down to reality. A couple really good games in a row. The Ducks come out flying in the second period. And unfortunately for us, we hand our team the first overtime loss. We do pick up the point. Another nice bounce back game from the team. 11-5-1 now. We'll simulate to where we go. Okay, so he still trusts us. He's throwing us in against a new team. Ovechkin in the Capitals. What do we got here? Training hours? Only 3 training hours? Really? Man, what do we even need more? We just talked about so many things. Glove low, glove high. Recover, passing, don't care about that. Speed and agility is so low, dude. Holy. I forgot what it's like to be a brand new goaltender. starting these series, you really get brought back down to reality when your goaltender starts very low again. I almost feel like speed and agility is really bad getting across creases right now. Oh, but it costs 2 hours per one. Is there anything that only costs 1 5-hole? I haven't really been scored on that much 5-hole though. Oh, everything costs too much. I think we're just gonna put it into speed. It's not gonna give us anything right now, but if we can start training it. Oh, I should have put 1 into 5-hole, I guess. I guess we still can. That'd be stupid not to use up all of our hours. There we go. Well, there you have it. Our next game's gonna be I can't talk at the end of this. My lord, that was a stressful game. That too many goals. I forgot how to speak. Anyway, our next game is going to be another home matchup against Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals. A much different looking, a much older Washington Capitals, but we just saw the Ducks beat us up. No game is easy right now. We still boast some respectable numbers, a 308 goals against average, a 912 save percentage for a 4-2-1 record in our early career. The coach still trusts us. We're getting a game here again. Until then, make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. I appreciate all the love and support on these videos. It's been an absolute blast. Keep smashing the like button, keep commenting on the posts, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those notification bells. But until the next one, we'll catch you back here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Bye-bye.